YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, and you may be like, wait a minute, this isn't an online battle, and you haven't showed one in forever, and I didn't think you were supposed to do this campaign on the weekend. Well, I'm trying to get you some Total War content. I don't have any online battles to show you because I haven't had an online battle worth recording all week, and I have wasted probably almost 2 hours playing online battles, and none of which are worth recording. It's really rather frustrating with the online battles because you either get a good one and you can record it and it's quick, or you just get stuff that for whatever reason, like the other person's too new, or it's just not very filmable, or like whatever it is you get, because I try not to just show you anything. So it's frustrating because I don't have anything good. So here's my thought. I generally have to play on like weeknights whenever I'm looking for online battles, which isn't good because most people are getting ready for school, and everybody in Europe's it's a school night for folks in the US, and then folks in Europe are asleep. So I just never get a decent game. So what I'm thinking is I will try and play some online battles on the weekend. Some point during the weekend on Saturday or Sunday. What I need you all to do is, if you don't mind, going and watch my Twitter. It's @AirTweets. I can put a link in the description or something if you need to. I'm going to tweet whenever I'm going to hop on, and I'm going to host a game that people can join so that we can play fun battles. And keep in mind, I'm looking to record battles. I'm not looking for, obviously I want you to come give me a challenge, but I'm not looking for someone that comes in and be like, I'm going to show this HeirofCarthage, I can beat him and play like a super try-hard game. Again, remember, I'm filming it. Now, you are free to come kick my butt, and playing hard is encouraged. But at the same time, remember that sometimes, from a filming standpoint, it's fun to get stuff in there like a crazy siege battle with different armies, where we don't come in and just pick Germanic something if we're playing Attila, or, barbarian sword spam if we're playing Rome, so on and so forth. Now, I'm not saying you all can't do that. I'm just saying when you join my matches, I may throw out some rules to you and stuff that just make things a little different, because I'm trying to get stuff that's interesting for people to watch from a filming standpoint. So keep an eye out on Twitter if you want to join me in the games, and if you see me tweet, I'll tweet which game I'm going on to and let you all know where to come join me, and I'll record, try and get some of those done on the weekend so I can record them throughout the week and intermix them with stuff. So I do apologize that I don't have any, but let's get into the East Rome campaign here. We are at war with the Sassanids. Things are going to get mighty crazy, but we did manage to deal them a big defeat. My main concern now is in the north. I have forced march an army to the north, but we may lose Trapezus before I can get up there to start cutting off my enemies. And then this army here, I'm going to spend one more turn to go ahead and get the cavalry, and then I'm going to start force marching it that way as well. And then I have this army in Egypt that after one more turn will have a decent enough amount of infantry that I can start force marching it in the right direction as well. And basically get enough armies over there to face the Sassanids. And then I can leave this army here to kind of guard my frontier at this point. Is this another priest? Yeah, it is a priest. I thought I had sent this guy. Oh, no, he was walking back through my lands trying to get... Yeah, I don't want you to walk through my lands. Just go back up here to nowhere and stay in nowhere, please. Alright. So, the spy, I'm going to leave it over here to assist this army. So, should be good for now. Let's see, do I have... What kind of agents do I have? I'm going to try and recruit agents here. So I can recruit another champion, and I think I'd like to. +1 authority. This one gives plus melee attack and defense. That's pretty cool. I am saving a little money. Some of you are like, for goodness sake, spend your money. I'm saving it. And this is why, because I get a bonus from interest. So see, I'm earning 5% interest. So like right now, just off my treasury, I'm earning an extra 1,500 talents a turn that I wouldn't be getting if I was spending all my money. So I'm just kind of letting stuff bank for a while. It'll be okay from a building standpoint. And one of you was screaming saying, if you don't build that building at Constantinople, I'm going to lose it. Hey, this is for you, bro. Pays attention. Let's see. So workshops, rally field. I'll put the forum. Let's see, we got a governor's estate here. Let's put another... These use food. Yeah, they do use food. All these use food, unfortunately. Got a trade jetty here that I don't really need. I'm going to convert that over to a fishing jetty, because why not? And then what's the fertility level here in Thracia? It's at 4. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and build a wheat field there. Is this making you happier right here, what I'm doing? Okay, we'll build another forum. There you go, I filled it in. Let's take a look at my public order again, just to make sure we're not losing anybody here. Looks like Syria's on the down again. Food-wise, doing pretty good. We got poor fertility here, so let's just see. I've built a cattle herd, which is about the best I can do whenever not depending. So I mean, that's the thing. The Romans don't really have the best way to deal with food issues. When the fertility's poor, their buildings just aren't the best for it, because all other buildings get a bonus from fertility. But I'll do my best here, and I said I wasn't supposed to be spending all this money, and now I am. See what you got me doing? I'm saving my money. Lay off it. Alright. Let's end the turn. Let's see. Governor that's got a skill increase. Public order is good. And we got another governor with a skill increase. We'll just start there with authority. Alright. Let us in. Oh, we're about to finish the research on something. Okay, just less recruitment costs, which would have been handy now that I've already gotten done. Yeah, and we're starting on Eastern Armored Legio. This will be great, actually, really good. And then we'll worry about researching the highest tier farms, because I don't have a need for them just yet. So we'll see what we can do. And if I can save enough money and get enough money rolling, I still want to build another army and go help the West Romans. I know some of you think that's pointless, but I just think it'd be fun, pointless or not. Looks like Macedon's up there, and they're in some pretty big trouble, it looks like. Let's see, the Western Empire. It's alive. It's not looking good, but it's alive. They just got pooped on by the Marcomanns there, I think. Let's see. This is expected right here. All of them are going to move up and get ready to march on Trapezus. I'm surprised they didn't just do it. I should be able to force march forward and hold them off at Trapezus now. So that is good. They may split up and go around me, but again, this will buy me time. So it should be useful. I've got hostile agent activity over here, which is not particularly needed or useful at the moment. The Sassanids already have another whole stack of crap over here. And I haven't really gotten a great retraining yet, but I don't really want to just let them go after Amida either. I just don't know what all it is they're fielding there.
At your command.
Ugh, we're going to take attrition marching over to Trapezus because it happens to be winter. This is just terrible timing. But I don't want to let them have this either.
Call this a garrison.
Oh well, we're going to take some attrition. It is what it is. Wasn't too bad. We've got enough men that we can put up a serious defense at Trapezus, so that ought to help slow down their progress there. The real question is what to do here. Do I just come out and attack the Sassanids? I mean, I have quite a few men. I don't have a ton of men. I wonder if, from a mercenary standpoint, I could, like, say, for instance, ditch this Persian cav that's retraining and maybe just hire like a different mercenary in its place, like a mercenary Persian scout, so I have a full unit. Mercenary Kurdish archers, that's a cool unit. I don't know that archers are going to play a huge role here, but I think we're going to have to risk coming out here and attacking these guys because I can't let them pass me, so last time I corner camped. Let's get aggressive and see what we can do. Most of their troops are really bad. Their cataphracts are going to be the biggest danger to me, but with the defensive formation, if we can maybe get them to charge us, because of, then, well, I mean, they've got an onager as well, so this will be interesting. Let's see what we can do. This may have been a mistake. We'll see. I feel like I have to try something, though. I can't just let them march past me and start taking cities. I'm going to have to beat them back. Those 4 Svaran cataphracts are going to be my biggest concern. Their infantry is garbage. Their onager shouldn't cause big damage. Okay. Let's just kind of get our infantry in a big line with their swordsmen in the center to face their infantry. I mean, I'm gonna try and block my guys up pretty good too, in case there's cav charges. Some of them are a little damaged, so my spreading out would seem to be even more foolish here. I've got enough archers to have a fight. All I have is scout equites, though. I'm gonna have to stay close to spear support. In fact, if we keep our cav right behind our spears, we might be able to lure the enemy into charging them. Let's take this, start the battle. No, you all aren't doing what I want.
Has been kind today. This will be a hunt rather than a battle. But though we are braver than our foes, remember that a cornered rat.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Awaits your orders.
Okay, I'm just gonna start walking forward. The enemy's got basically as many Persian bowmen as I do Sagittari, and it's not like my Sagittari are any better. Like I said, my biggest concern in this battle is just the sheer numbers of enemy cav, and it is a dangerous amount of cav. I'm not sure I should have done this without retraining. Like I said, though, if I can get into like some kind of... Dang it, they're shooting my equites too with this stupid... Well, they were shooting my equites. I don't need any of my cav killed here. Stupid onagers getting way more kills than it should. It's only got a little bit of ammo left though, but it's got like 40 or 50 kills. That's just absolute nuisance. Okay, so I think all the enemy cav's gonna come forward. We need to get into defensive testudo fast. Okay, already enemy cav into me over here. Just went straight for my archers. Let's get our mercenary Persian scouts. All my guys in the center did make it into defensive testudo. Okay. We're gonna need to... Oh, this is bad. They're all over my back lines. Let's throw our general in here. Let's bring this cav unit over to help pull this one back. My cavalry really aren't meant for this type of fight. But like I said, their infantry, I don't believe, will do particularly well. It's just a matter of whether I can hold. See how they've got this cataphract unit out on my flank already? This is quite bad. So we can take down this guy. I'm going to actually take my Legio out of defensive testudo now that there's no cav, and see if we can do more damage that way. Okay, I'm gonna get my archers and see if we can do some damage to the enemy cav. We got rid of one of their units, but there's just more and more enemy cav all over me. And we managed to get their cav off this flank, so that's good. If we can just start routing some of their Armenian spears in the center, that would be a huge help. My general is fighting in a mercenary Svaran cataphract. It's not an ideal place for him to be. Somehow I'm gaining a bit of a cav advantage here. It's probably because there's Svaran cataphracts running away. Let's take out those mercenary Lockman scouts. I'm just going to keep these cav behind the line over here. Okay, yep, we're getting a little bit of a break here. Those skirmishers back there are a bit of a pain. Okay. Our Palatina guards are going to survive. Let's get these guys off fire at will, by the way. Okay, we've got cav around the flank now. That's something. We should be able to get around this flank also. Actually, I'm just still going to keep these guys in reserve just in case we need them. Let's hit a rear charge here and here, and bring more cav around. Let's see if we can break a flank. My infantry's holding strong in the center. These guys are going to need to go into skirmish mode. All of them skirmish. Fire at will over here. Get the cav away. Let's bring our scout equites around. They've got some Svaran cataphracts just waiting to get at me here, but I am causing a break on this flank. Very important break here. And the enemy's actually retreating some of their infantry in the center, but we are under some heavy skirmish fire as well. Get over here. And I'm going to put these guys into heavy shot to take care of that infantry. Okay, so we've broken a flank, and we're about to break another infantry unit, so we can just basically keep taking these units. And let's just kind of keep pushing our way through here. Let's hit this pagan band that's returning real quick, see if we can knock it right back out of the fight. Okay, we're certainly making some progress. My general was under threat. Actually, he's being shot. So we got to get my general away and fast. Bad situation. Let's get rid of those. Okay, I'm going to try and get... Oh, one of my flanks just took a rear charge from some Svaran cataphracts. That is not going to make my day nice. We've pushed back the javelins. Though, I mean, we have a pretty clean break in the center now. My concern is obviously these Svaran cataphracts that are just plowing on through here. Crap, now my general just got caught right here. Get away from that. Oh, don't die. Don't die.
Men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Get these cav away from those spears. Keep working my way around. Okay, there's an enemy gen. He's going to get a great charge, that Persian noble. That is going to hurt my men quite badly there. Just got to keep my general away from this. Keep him safe. Let's charge those spearmen. Let's charge these spearmen, see if we can knock them out. Or actually right here, those Armenian spears. Got a Svaran cataphract coming in. That was a mistake. Holy crap, they're just chasing my general, even though they're getting hammered. I'm gonna give this guy like a run order. Okay, made a break here. Okay, the enemy Persian nobles got out of that fight, which was smart for them. And I'm open to rear charges over here. They just lost their Svaran cataphract here, though. If I could come in here and break these Armenian spears real quick, that'd be good. They're wavering anyway. Come on, break. Break. Yes. Let's hit these guys in the back real quick. No, Persian noble actually. Okay, this is an ugly, ugly fight. I'm like, I don't know how these Armenian spears can resist that much getting shot with arrows. They're getting charge speed though, it's about to get caught. Shoot them! And I'm sitting there back there trying to micro that, and it's killing me elsewhere. That's good. Enemy general just went down. Of course mine might die too because these freaking Armenian spears. These guys persistently chasing my general all over the map, like... Okay, good, good. We need to get this cav out here into these archers. Good, 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 good. Oh, this was bloody. But I think it's going to end up working out. Sweet. We broke the Armenian spearmen, and somehow my general survived that nightmare. Wow, that was an ugly fight, and my men performed commendably there. Now, the unfortunate thing is there's even more Sassanid troops behind them, but at least we got rid of that stack. We killed their general. So again, every Sassanid stack here we kill, the better. Doesn't mean that they can't retrain it very, very quickly, but at least it sends away. Now, the other general did live just barely. Definitely made some mistakes there, but it was nothing. Oh, I get 15% replenishment from that, so that'll be super nice. I didn't have many men though, so even 15% is not going to go too far. But I mean, like I said, the Sassanids already have another full stack sitting right back behind here. We're going to have to get back into the town and hope that we can defend it. And we're going to need to recruit a unit here as well. So I just recruited. Let's see, what did I lose? It'd be great to have more cav, but I'm not worried about them at the moment. Actually, let's do this. Some of you are always telling me to do this. Trying to remember how to merge a unit. Because I know we should be able... Is it M? Control M. How do you merge units on... I can't remember how you merge units on this game. Or if you can, for that matter. Wonder if that's... Give me a second, I'm going to look in the controls. Universal campaign. Gameplay, intern, quick load. Auto merge units, control M. So let's go back, resume game. I'm going to select all these guys. There. So we've merged all our units. It'll take away a whole bunch of my troops, but at least I've got some full units to work with here. That was kind of the idea. I don't know if this will be good or bad in the end, but we'll try it. So this Numeroi looks like a pretty tanky unit here. 149 health, that's pretty impressive, and even more armor and defense and a little more attack than... But it's considerably more upkeep than a Legio Comita Tenseis as well. And it's got the attacking... Or no, it's got defensive testudo still as well. That might be worth investing in. How many turns does it take to recruit 1 as opposed to 2? Oh yeah, that's worth it. So I can get 4 of these Numeroi in 1 turn. And then the garrison force here would help support me. And then up here we can defend Trapezis. These guys are all now in winter attrition. This army got its cavalry, which means we can now go on a forced march all the way up here to Sinope. So that's going to be good. So now we got more troops coming that way. And then this army's good enough. Let's go ahead and start marching them over here into Palestinia. Okay. And I think I'm going to just save some money this turn, since I'm not hurting really for money. 12 turns and we get the Eastern Armored Legio, which would again be very nice. Yeah, and I may go ahead and go for like Clibinari or whatever, but I don't know if it's necessary. This one's where it gives us Comez, but there's a lot of research to get to that one because we've got to come through here. But having the Comez rather than the Palatina Guards would be nice. I don't know, I kind of like researching all this military stuff and just getting better units because I'm not really pinched for farms or anything else yet. We'll see what the Sassanids and their client states do. They could go around me here. If they do, they'll take a lot of winter attrition. These guys are going to go ahead and attack me. Oh no, they're just going to siege me. Which might kind of be smart, because they might be able to get reinforcements. And I can't train troops, I don't think, while they have me sieged. We'll see what the situation is.
We come to you in strength.
I'm not paying you money for a peace treaty, rotten hack. You come attack me if you think you're so big. Alright, here comes Aran. Yeah, these guys, I can't do anything about this. I'm just going to have to auto-resolve it. I could fight it, try and get a few kills, but it'd just be a waste of time. So we'll see if they either capture or sack here. They just sacked it, so that's actually okay. Yeah, this is where it's going to get challenging. Now their little crap states have moved up all their troops too. So now we're going to have many, many, many factions to face. And now they're trying to go around Trapezis because I blocked their way. Alright, so settlement was sacked. Why is Edessa damaged? That's annoying. It's because they've got me sieged.
Ready for orders.
It did let me train my Numeroi. Oof, they've still got a pretty substantial army for me to try and go after, though. So, how many turns can I hold out? 12 turns. Oh yeah, that's enough. So we've got to get reinforcements moved up here as quickly as possible. So that's what I'm doing, pushing these guys up.
Ready for further orders.
Let's get a couple of merc units in here. Might as well merc up. I got enough money for now. Okay, these guys are going to be strong enough to stand on their own two legs. They're not a great army, but like I said, I think they can survive, and we can afford some mercs for them too, so we'll do the same. If it runs my money down a little bit, it's okay. I'm not spending a ton right now, and I've got a little bit banked. Let's go in here and block these enemies in. Let's go out of force march here and just kind of see if there's... I don't see any more enemy stacks here just at the moment. Of course, I need to be careful with these guys also. I'm just going to mercenary up with all these armies here. I see no reason not to. It is quite expensive, but hey, it'll let me build quickly.
Commander.
And now I can't recruit any units, but I did get the ones from that turn, so we're close to being able to give my army some aid. We're still all safe over here. Looks like my veteran has leveled up. I'm just going to open new abilities for him. Okay, got the research going. Alright, let's end the turn. And the West Rome, they are getting pooped on.
Our struggle will end badly, and with...
Come on, West Rome. If I were the Visigoths, you'd be trying. Don't want to see any of that pansy stuff. Ah, the Sassanids lifted their siege and left. Good move. For me, not for them, of course, because now I'm just going to get retrained and replenished and get a reinforcing army. Start to push back into their territory, but it is going to be difficult because of this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. They're going to have one little crap stack after another from all their client states. And it's not going to be the quality of their units, it's just going to be the quantity that's going to be hard to overcome. And that's why I've had to dedicate like 4 different armies over here, and I still think we're going to get stretched thin. They just sacked me again, so I didn't lose the settlement. Here we go. If these guys take a Mesa, we can just take it right back. So yeah, see all these crap states are basically just Sassanids. Let's see what they do here. And then we'll come meet them with that force that I have. They have a ton of archers in that force, which means we should be able to overwhelm them with infantry. What are they doing? Did they just raid it? I think they have an agent going or something. There they go. These guys are probably going to run off now and try and go be annoying. Like I said, I mean, it's going to be a big challenge. And it's going to hurt our money a little too because of them doing this. We're going to have to try and get these towns repaired, and we really need to get pushed back into their territory and take the fight to them. Okay, those guys are going to walk in and occupy. Look at them marching around me. Bunch of turd muffins. Yeah, if I auto-resolve this one though, I'm going to win. So I'm going to use that to replenish my guys. So they actually just lost a stack there. Now they're going to pull back. Okay, settlement was sacked. Settlement was sacked. Matter of state. Those guys just took over a settlement that they sacked the crap out of. So I don't know how that's going to benefit them to any degree whatsoever. Let's take these guys out of force march and come attack this army that just sacked us. they'll stand their ground because they think they've got enough troops, and to be quite honest, I mean, they've got a decent force here because of all these Dialemite warriors. I'm trying to think where I can gain some advantage on them. Their cavalry is almost non-existent, so we should be able to use that to our advantage. I don't want to stand around and let them shoot me for very long, though, because they have a considerable number of archers. I'm going to go ahead and fight this and see if we can win. We've got to push these guys back. I should have seen if I could hire more mercenaries here. Oh, I get my garrison army to come out too. Good. That means, well, they just sacked it, though, so there won't hardly be any men there. But let's do what we can here and start our deployment. Enemies clear back here. I think my Legio Committed Tenseis ought to be on pretty much the same level as those Dalamite warriors, maybe a little better. I think they're a little better. But they do have more swordsmen than I do here. But I mean, even my spearmen are pretty tough infantry units. I'm going to spread out so I can try and encircle the enemy a little. I'm going to put all my skirmishers up front, see if I can absorb a little fire. Yeah, cavalry is going to be my only advantage here. We're going to have to wipe out all their skirmishers. Their skirmishers like to target your general and stuff like that too, so again, AI does some things right. Not many, but it does do a few things right. They've got so many archers, though, I don't see them feasibly being able to protect them. They do have one mercenary mounted Persian warrior, that's going to be a problem. We need to try and make sure where possible our Legio get matched up against their Dialemite warriors. And then my spearmen matched against their spearmen, because my spearmen will actually best their spearmen. It'll take a while. So yeah, I might move my swordsmen to the flank, actually. I'm going to do that. I don't think their Dalamite warriors would beat down my spearmen very quickly, but I do think they would beat them in combat. Get these missile troops. I can use my general in combat if I have to. He's just not very effective. Yeah, definitely want to get this army put down. This unit's going to be annoying. Persian skirmisher. Because it'll try and throw up my cav. That would be pretty bad. Let's go ahead and put these equites way out on the flank, and let's do the same thing over here. Let's start getting these things moved to the flank just to make it a little tougher on the AI. Gonna fast forward a little. Trying to just think how many infantry. So I got 8 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry for them too. So I can match them man for man on infantry. Then I outnumber them in cav. They've got a skirmish advantage. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. I'm gonna focus fire some of my archers, and I'm gonna see if I can kill some of these Dialamites with my javelinmen. If they get charged by cav, I don't really care, but see, this is actually forcing some of their skirmishers back because of what I'm doing to them with my cavalry. This is very handy for me. And this ought to give my infantry, minus my general, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a... Oh, what the heck? Got all my guys back here. There we go, run away, run away, run away. Yeah. I was able to at least cause some damage to those Dalamite warriors. I can now charge them here and then hit them with javelins from behind, I think. I'm at least causing the enemy formation to kind of get all screwed up. This is good. And then I've got them singled out over here, actually. Let's Keep focusing here. Hurlers focus here. Let's get these javelins to the flank. Get my general up here. Focus everything on their general. Okay, attack here. Attack here. Here. Go. Somehow I've gotten this messed up, but I can get around their flank. Get the cav in right away. Get in right away. Okay, skirmishers are hitting the Dialymites in the back. Get there. Your target is the Persian skirmishers. And over here, into the back of these infantry. Alright, and let's get my general up for morale support. We're going to quickly try and get into the backs of these Dialymite warriors. And I'm going to disengage from these skirmishers here in a minute. Like right now. And rear charge these Dialymite warriors, because we're going to need a turn in that fight. I've still got all my skirmishers focused on their Persian noble. Get my general up here. We're bogged down in a long fight against their skirmishers, and they're just sitting there throwing crap in and killing my cav. So that's why we need to get this infantry fight won. We actually just caused a break on this flank, so that's going to be huge. I'm going to try and disengage. Their archers are like piling into me here too. Okay, let's get this unit up. Okay, they're disengaging from me. Get the scout equites up. I've got all their skirmishers pinned down. I need to get my mounted warriors out of this fight. Unfortunately, the mounted warriors are getting shredded in there. I'm kind of stuck just because all the routing enemy troops that slow me down. The Persian noble's getting shot in the back with... Really, their archers just stood their ground and just beat down all of my cavalry, including a mercenary Persian... Ah! Come on. And then my mercenary Persian mounted. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just chase off all their skirmishers again. I don't care if they waste their ammo on my cav at this point. I've just gotta do something here. And I'm getting held up over here. This is kind of annoying. We are gonna rout these Dialymite warriors. I've wasted all my ammo on the enemy gen and didn't even get that many kills. Yeah, there are a huge number of bows here. Is going to be a problem. Let's switch over to heavy shot and target their general. I'm going to have to send one spear unit just to chase their archers away to keep them from shooting my Legio in the back. And I've got another Legio free here. Let's get my general over here. Let's rear charge those Dialymite warriors. So yeah, I don't have a choice here but to go chasing after all their men. Because see, they're trying to backshot all my infantry, so I'm going to have to spread out wide and try and chase off some of their troops here. The enemy general has just been eating skirmish fire and somehow survived all. Let's get my skirmishers over here to try and take care of some of theirs. Fear over here. There we go. We got a little bit of a break going on these Sassanid rump lovers. Okay, I don't have any cav though to chase down their skirmishers, and the AI is going to try and kite me to death. Let's just hope they're not good at it.
Back to the fight.
Okay, I'm going to try and tear up what's left of these Dialymites. Wow. Their skirmishers are just killing all my spearmen over here. How much ammo do these guys have? Good grief. These guys still have 10 ammo left over here. Guess I shouldn't have thrown my cav away so early. So now I gotta deal with all that.
Run from the enemy. This is shameful.
The enemy infantry is giving way though. I am a little concerned at how much ammo, and then the enemy general's still alive, so it's going to make it exceedingly difficult to rout the enemy troops. I've got no cav whatsoever. And my spearmen over here have taken a beating too. See if we can get into the enemy general. Now they're firing at my general, so I'm just going to go into Testudo and see if I can soak up their ammo. We need to get into the back of this fight and help swing it. Same thing with this unit. Get over here and swing that fight. The rest of you all pile into the enemy general. Just see if we can soak up some of the enemy ammo here. It's about the only choice I've got. Okay, these Daelamite warriors are definitely suffering now, so...
Our men have given up and are running for their
And if we rout the enemy general, we might be able to rout the skirmishers with him, but he's going to run away from us. Okay. The last of the enemy infantry just ate it. But my general's all tanked up and is... Chase them with my hurlers. Enemy general's just gonna... Yeah, he's just gonna pull back and run. AI is gonna go into Kite Fest now. Actually, chase the skirmishers. Swords taste the spears. Yeah, the AI still got a considerable amount of ammo left. And a lot of javelins left, unfortunately. Those javelins are gonna be painful. Hopefully my slingers will kind of eat the javelins here. Okay, the enemy general's been caught again. And they're shooting him. Okay, he's dead. Enemy skirmishers are going to suffer bad now. Let's get my general out of Testudo, run him up here too. Ah, sweet. Yeah, we can catch those javelins in melee, get them to stop throwing, because they are killing my Legio. It's a bit of a painful fight, but we're going to get it done. Yeah, now it's just a matter of just giving chase to the enemy units all the way up to the red line. Their archers can try and skirmish away as much as they want. But we're going to get them. At this point, we're going to get them. Just going to get tons of units chasing all these units. Their general is gone. I'm surprised their morale is holding. And now they're shooting my general again. Little rat turds. Back of those guys. Okay, their guys are pinned against the red line.
Cowards!
Let's see. There we go. Really? The Persian bowmen routed my Legio? I'm not really sure how that's possible. Get in there, you chickens.
A unit is running from the
That's what I thought. Alright, so managed to win that battle. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Heir of Carthage signing out for now.